Hoffman has a play, makes the play, one away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
Stepping in, Will Tanner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right there.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in the outfield. He's got that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. Should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Edgar Zamora gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Alfredo Reyes will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers over his last 10 games. He's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Foul, that ball's foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, I don't know what more you could be looking for. I mean, that pitch is dead center in the strike zone. You must have really been looking for something else because you can't help but swing at those.
Lindsey Lefebvre will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, play the 1 now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. John Martin will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he is in there.
I don't know what could have gone wrong there. I mean, he looks to me to be in a position to catch this ball, but boy, he just flat out misses this thing. It's bad enough with nobody on, but with the bases loaded, that is a bad, bad error.
Javier Sanchez steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
0-2, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Alexis Campos leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Cuthbert ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Alberto Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
1 out, nobody on. Now a a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Into the box, Dave Villalona, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Leading off the inning, Carlos Mota, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Hey, come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Into the box now, Will Tanner. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Edgar Zamora stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Down now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. John Martin set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Alfredo Reyes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
In there, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Lindsey LaFave is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Jonathan Lucroy digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Leading off the inning, Alexis Campos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. One and two. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Now to the plate, Alberto Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Henry Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Henry Sandoval.
Two outs here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
To short. Parker over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. John Martin will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh?
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Javier Sanchez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Here we go.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Carlos Mota is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
No ball.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Will Tanner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category, so he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
2 down, 2 down.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Alfredo Reyes will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Hey, 1 out, yeah, we got one.
Lindsey Lefebvre will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. John Martin will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Right here, kid. Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Alexis Campos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
That evens it up 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Hey, one away,
Alberto Jimenez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1.
Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Domingo Santana will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hey, two-way.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 5-0. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.